Hey everybody, Sean here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Dead by Daylight going for the Escape Artist achievement. This is to escape a game after breaking off of the hook. This one's going to be done from the survivor side. You can get this done with any survivor. Now, during a game, whenever the killer pops you on the hook for the first time, during your first hook state, you are able to attempt to escape by yourself by holding the right bumper. You're going to have a 4% chance of trying to break free on your own at the cost of reducing the amount of time it takes to get you to the second hook state. Now, you can increase your chances of unhooking yourself by using certain offerings that increase your luck. Luck is going to be the stat that determines the likelihood of a self unhook. Now, generally speaking, it's never a good idea to try to unhook yourself. The reason for that is the odds are so low, and you have a 100% chance if someone tries to come in for the rescue anyways. However, obviously for this achievement, you are going to need to try to break out of the hook by yourself and also escape. You can try to get it naturally or by using the various luck modifying offerings in order to increase your chances. However, after the Shattered Bloodline update, they added a character known as Adam. So make sure you grab him from the DLC pack or from the in-game store. He's going to have a very useful perk in the form of Deliverance, which is going to guarantee you a 100% chance of unhooking yourself. So start up the game. The way this perk is going to work is you first need to make sure you safely unhook a teammate before the perk can kick in. So get into the game, and what you want to do is you want to make sure you try to play the objective. You are going to have to end this game with an escape, so you are going to have to make progress on the generators, but you also want to play defensively, as if you are placed on a hook before you have the chance of pulling someone off of a hook, you are going to not be able to use the perk, and then are going to obviously not be able to get the achievement in this game, unless you get lucky and break yourself out without the perk. Remember, you are only ever allowed to free yourself from the hook if it's your first time on the hook in the current game and you are on your first hook state. So do your best to play the objective while also trying to avoid the killer, and make sure you keep an eye out for an opportunity to try to rescue someone from a hook. So pay attention to the background. Once you notice the killer has downed someone, what you want to do is you want to make sure you quickly rush in. Make sure you are paying attention to where the killer is bringing them. As soon as they pop them on the hook, you want to make sure you go in for the rescue. But do keep in mind, in order for Deliverance to kick in, it needs to be a safe rescue. So you're going to have the person you rescue get to safety before the perk can activate, so the killer cannot re-down them. So make sure you give it a little bit of time so the killer can get away from the hook. Hopefully they aren't going to camp the hook, and then what you want to do is you want to make sure you pull your teammate down, and then once they get to safety, Deliverance should light up in your HUD. Once it lights up, you know you have the perk active and can use it. So as soon as you notice it light up, you're going to want the killer to down you and then pop you on a hook so you can take advantage of the perk. I recommend the killer down and bring you to the hook as far away from your teammates as possible. The reason for that is you don't want anyone trying to come in to try to pull you from the hook before you can use the perk, so make sure you do keep that in mind. So as soon as you have the killer down you, they're going to bring you to the hook. If you have Deliverance active after rescuing someone safely, you should be able to use it. Just try to break yourself from the hook like normal. The perk is basically going to give you enough luck to have a 100% chance of escaping, so make sure you try to go for that. Hopefully the killer gets away and doesn't re-down you. As long as you break yourself from the hook at least once, you should be good, and then all you have to do to get the achievement is to escape. So just play through the rest of the game, and then hopefully you should be able to make it to the end a-okay. You want to be a little careful once you get off of the hook for the first time. The reason for that is a side effect of Deliverance is after you break yourself from the hook, you're going to have the broken status put on you for a bit, which is going to negate the ability to be healed. So try your best to weather that storm, and then hopefully your teammates and you can fix the rest of the generators and try to go for one of the exit gates. You can also escape through the hatch if that opportunity does present itself. As long as you make it to the end, having escaped the hook by yourself at least once, you should be good for the achievement. So once we hit the results screen, having broken ourselves from the hook, we should be good for the achievements. It's going to pop right here. It's going to be for 10 gamer score. And that's all there is to it.